What's good with y'all, man? It's your boy Will back with another video. Now today, we're going to be getting into another interesting video topic. Now today, we're going to be discussing a lot of different things here. And the most important thing we're going to be discussing is the Cleveland Browns quarterback situation and who you think should start against the Cardinals. Now, this Cardinals game is a very interesting game. It's a little weird. They just announced that they benching Josh Dobbs. Might be a guy for the Browns to go and get that y'all been complaining about. He might be a guy that you guys need to go. We should go and get. I personally wouldn't go and do it. I don't think the Browns are going to trade for a quarterback. Excuse me, I got hiccups. If you see me looking down watching this Lions game right now, I'm a football junkie. But I don't think the Browns are going to trade for a quarterback. I just don't. If they would have did it, they would have did it by now. Now today is Monday at like 10 o'clock. I'm recording this. We could wake up tomorrow and they could have Peyton Manning on their team for all I know. But I don't think they're going to trade for a quarterback. I think they trust the Deshaun Watson situation. And the team leave sounds like Deshaun is going to return against the Ravens. Putting him out there against Baltimore, I don't know how I feel about that. I would personally try to pull him out against the Cardinals. Maybe at least give him like a drive or two. Do some unconventional stuff with like throwing out having him like how the preseason was. Just throw him out there for a drive. Just see how he do. See how he plays. See how he feel. That's what I would personally do. But, you know, if they throw him against the Ravens or the Steelers, like, it is what it is. I really hope they don't do that, though. I hope he gets some reps somehow or somehow, some way, just fully comfortable when you play Baltimore. Because we need Deshaun Watson. Now, the question today that I'm presenting to you guys, and I'm asking, if the Browns cannot get Deshaun Watson this week, who should be a quarterback? A, PJ Walker. B, Dorian Thompson-Robinson. Or C, other, not on this team. We're going to go through each specific one and why I feel like who and who should not end up starting. So, first off, I want y'all answers. Comment down below who y'all want before I get into this topic. Now we're gonna start with C. C is a good one to start with. C. Now, should it be like a Jacoby Brissett, a Josh Dobbs? Who was a quarterback that we could trade for? Carson Wentz. And this is why I'm gonna say no to C. I'm gonna say no to C because I don't think a quarterback who hasn't played all year will be ready to come into that environment and play a game in week 8. You know, I don't think that's gonna happen. I think it is week 8 now, week 8 or week 7. I just wouldn't expect it. You know what I'm saying? With everything going on, they don't know the scheme, they don't know the system. Today is Monday. If they get traded, they'll probably come in Tuesday, Wednesday, maybe. I just don't expect them to play against the Cardinals. And if they're not playing against the Cardinals, are we signing them for Baltimore? Why are we signing or trading a guy for Baltimore when we expect Deshaun to come back against Baltimore or Pittsburgh? It'd be pretty much irrelevant at that case. How much do Jacoby Brissett or a quarterback out there not named raise the ceiling? And not to mention, Jacoby Brissett hasn't threw and passed in the NFL all season long. You know what I'm saying? Why would we expect him to come out and be perfect when he hasn't threw a pass all season long? He's cold. Like, that's something we need to, he's going to have a little rust. That's something that we need to talk about and discuss. And so if he's not going to play this week, I don't think you could throw a cold Jacoby. Now, I could be wrong. I just don't see them throwing a cold Jacoby Brissett with this new offense and new scheme. Of course, the fit works, though. The money works. All that works. But I think if you wanted to go and get Jacoby Brissett, I think the time to go get Jacoby Brissett should have been on the bye week. You know, you lost to the Ravens. Jacoby should have played against the Niners. He should have played against the Colts, and he should have played against the Seahawks. That's how this should have went. If you didn't trust DTR, we'll get DTR next. So that's my take on it. I don't think another quarterback should start at least this week. Now, if Deshaun's out for a long term, then yeah, go and get another quarterback. Go get a Jacoby Brissett. Go and get maybe a Josh Dobbs. You know, go and get a guy. I highly doubt Josh Dobbs is here. I'm just throwing out names. But go and get a guy like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I feel like. And that's what I would say. And that's why I wouldn't go with C. And that's why I think C is the most least likely. But it's the one everyone wants. But I think C is the most least likely to happen. So, next. Who we want to do? I want to do PJ Walker. Or I want to do Dorian Thompson-Robinson. We're going to do PJ Walker next. Let's go option A. So, PJ Walker. Why the Browns should or should not start PJ Walker? PJ Walker has went 2-1. That's about all I can say about PJ Walker. He's made about 2 or 3 good throws in 3 games. PJ Walker's not good. Let's be quite frank. I'm trying to think of other stuff I can say. He had some good RPO runs last week. And yeah, but he's won and he's a vet. So with him winning and him being a vet, I would go out and say that it makes a lot of sense for the Browns to put PJ Walker in this position. But PJ Walker, to be quite frank, is the worst quarterback on the team by a significant margin. I think PJ Walker is worse than a Deshaun Watson with 75%. You know what I'm saying? I don't think PJ Walker is good. This guy has 18 turnovers to 6 touchdowns in his career. He's turned the ball over 6 times already, averaging 2 a game. He had 3 turnovers last game, 2 picks. He's given up a forced fumble damn near every game. He's not good. He hasn't played good. He cost us the game almost against the Niners. And he cost us the game against the Seahawks. He's not good. He's not good. It's as simple as that. He's played great, and I think this is about as much as we can do as far as draining. Kevin loves to drain juice out of bad QBs. He's draining. It's nothing left, Kev. I think it's time to move on for PJ Walker. And I think Dorian Thompson-Robinson needs to start. The Browns really should be 0-3. You know what I'm saying? And that's the reason I'm going to say no to PJ Walker. Now, we'll get to Dorian Thompson-Robinson. The reason I'm going to go with Dorian Thompson-Robinson, and I think he should be the person to start here. I think Dorian Thompson-Robinson is the long-term solution at quarterback. And I also think in a scenario where Watson doesn't play, of course, I think he's the long-term solution at quarterback. And I think he's probably the best QB available, quite frank. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the best QB that's not starting right now. He's already on your roster. You don't got to make moves for him. I think starting him against the Cardinals with a full week of actually preparing and being ready to start and be the QB1 out there, I think that's the best way to go about and doing it. Now, the reason why I would debate on starting PJ just over experience, but we got to think about it. You know, Dorian Thompson-Robinson found out he was going to start at 11:30. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's a rookie playing against Baltimore in a divisional game. And then we kept him out there the whole game. Despite being down 27, he wasn't prepared, and it was a terrible spot. You don't push your QBs in that position, man. You just don't. I think he'll be much, much better. And I think he would have been much better than what we're getting currently out of PJ Walker, man. I really do. I think that. You know, I know he's a rookie, but give the guy a legitimate chance to go out there and win the football game. Instead of putting PJ Walker in positions, I'd rather have DTR throw that. I'd rather have DTR on a 3rd and 3 throwing the ball than PJ Walker. Facts. You know, I know he's a rookie, but that's complete facts. What I will say is that I think that if he does start, depending on who the Cardinals play, now we'll get into that probably in a couple videos or no. But depending on who the Cardinals play at quarterback, I think this is a good chance for the defense to go out there and pitch a shutout. And I think the Browns can try a couple of things at quarterback. Now, I'm not saying that to disrespect or overlook the Cardinals. The Cardinals can very well win this football game. Don't get me wrong. But I think this is the best time to start Dorian Thompson-Robinson, or this is the best time to get Deshaun out there and try to get Deshaun at home, try to see if he's healthy, and try to see if he can play. And I think that's the best way. Now, what I predict what will happen, I think the Browns probably trade for an offensive player. Probably a wide receiver the Browns probably go get. They might move Dorian. They might do Donovan Peoples-Jones. And I think Dorian Thompson-Robinson will end up probably starting this week if Deshaun Watson can't go. that's gonna be my take and my opinion on that. I wonder what you guys think and how y'all feel about this video. Comment down below. Make sure I hit that like and subscribe button, man. Just on my road to 300 subs, trying to grow my channel. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate the love and support. It's your boy Will, and I'm out. Peace.